told it to auto start streaming, but I didn't. I'll just double check the audio on here. Properties. No, Agent Custom's not worth going for. I think it's working. Should be working. Apologies if let me know if the sound quality is bad on YouTube. I know it wouldn't work, would it? I just had an idea, but it won't work. And this cooperate with me. That should be everything there. So there we go. I'm organised a bit quicker than usual. Still a little bit off speed that I usually am. I forgot to run pre-roll ads though. That's one thing that I forgot to do. Get rid of pre-roll. Do.
So many of you guys said this was your favorite.
Dashboard. Screen manager. I would like to run an ad. Activate touch alerts to celebrate charity within your mode. I mean, I will do at some point, but not right now. Wait, so... Oh god, why did that open on that screen? Apologies about that. It should not have opened in the center screen. Right. Next. Yeah, that's in there. Just frowning at my computer because, you know. Right. Building some fail stacks. That's what we're doing first. Right, I've messed with how my fail stacks work at the moment. Now, it's more expensive to make my prize, but that's just because... Excuse me, sorry. I'm trying to use them to make as many duos as possible. So, even though that's the case, however, if I move this across... Right, pre-rolls with ads are off for thingy. Enhancement profit calculator. I still can make profit on prize. But it's not as much of a worry. Because I'm not bothered about prize profit generally. Oh. So, I'm going to close some random tabs just so that I can get like a more refined... Oh! That's something I forgot to do. Oh, for those that you that were here last time, I don't know how many people have jumped in. So this is actually better than I originally realised. You can just use your maid to get your crocodilos. So I can get my horses from anywhere. So I need Penpy out for good luck. Need to be able to see my chat. So apparently it's going to make a ton of duos, which isn't a bad thing. Let's put one back in. That's the thing with this, it's just helping me to get my 44 stacks quicker. Because it's my 44 stacks where I'm struggling. Well, it's my tries. I've been struggling with the amount of tries that I need. So if I have more duos, I can have more tries. It's the way that it works. Just click twice without having an item in. What am I doing today? There we go. Another 40 stack. But I still get these 40 stacks pretty easily. And because I'm using the 25 stack, that's something that I've been looking into changing, because it just means that, like, I can do my fail stacking for longer. Because using a 25 stack, yes, it's technically cheaper to use a 30 stack in general, but using a 25 stack, I use less black stones, which means I can build more stacks, because that's my limiting factor typically, rather than my concentrated. Because when you're using 53 of them per stack, but then you're only using 4 or 5, sorry, 53 normal black stones and 5 concentrated magical ones, it's a big difference. So you're obviously better off using more concentrated magic, even though they're more expensive per stack than you are these ones. Just, like, not all the time, obviously. I'm trying to explain myself, but I'm doing it badly again. Right, start again. You're better off using a few less black stones so that you can make more stacks if that's what's limiting you. If your concentrated magic's what's limiting you, then you're better off doing like a 30 stack. There we go. That makes sense. It was pretty simple to say it that way around as well. Right, so now I'm going to do a 44 stack. Nope, I am going to make a plus 15 instead. Then let's make our... I want to make one more 44 stack and then I'll be happy. Apparently I'm going to make another try. 2 more tries for a 44 stack. This is what we'll go for. One more try for a 44 stack. Nope, put the plus 14 in first. We've got that duo. Oh, there we go. Well, that answers that one. I'll get more tries. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a 48 stack and tap the tries to see if we can make another 110 stack, which probably won't happen, but hey, we've got the tries here for it, so that's what we use them for. See, now this is painful, because this is the last click and it's gonna... Oh, okay, I got another 110 stack, I'll take that. I honestly expected it to fail because I've not had that much luck with them so far today. So now we do have some 44 stacks here that I'm gonna see if I can put them in. Right, so now that I've made another 110 stack, which is actually perfect because that means we'll have more tets for having to go up to pen. The situation today is not a good one because of last streams. So I've still got orders going in. I am out of money. So if these do not make me the a pen, I will be broken. Like, broke money-wise. I will be broken as a person as well, I feel like. Honestly, like, 0 out of 6 is painful, but 5? I did 6 last time, I thought. Maybe it was only 5. I'll take that. 0 out of 5. So, still painful. But as long as I can get in the next 3. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take 10 of these, 10 of these, 15 of these, 15 of these. Should have just took them all out at the same time, but oh well. 15 of these, 15 of these. Will we get 27 and 27? No, we've only got 40 space, so we'll do these. 13. I thought I'd have enough space for both. Oh well. Move these back. Failed math apparently. Oh god, almost. Almost spilt my coffee. Set up for a 110 stack. Now that's a complicated one. So if you're talking about from scratch to a 110 stack, so basically the way that it's going to look is, because you're a blast set up for getting prize, is obviously going to be, um, well, I'll work it out now quickly. So you're going to want to have, hang on, 8 plus 14s, and let's say, I mean, you don't need to have this many, but let's just say you go for the whole 3 rows. So you want 24, so you've got 3 rows of these. So just to set up these, it's going to cost you roughly 681 million. That's if they were all 0 fail stack, so it would probably come in a bit cheaper. Then you would have to get these prize up to the correct amount. And now this depends on how you build your 110 stack. So I use pry, 3 duos, and then I use, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I use 9, technically 10 tries, because I would just do a try up to here and then use advice of Velks. So what I'd do is go, okay, rather than how much does it cost to make me a duo, how much does it cost me to make a try, what you do is you go, okay, so if I go over to making a duo stack of 40, it costs me 50 million to make a single 40 stack doing 4 prize from a 25 stack. However, I'm producing 3.8 duos. Well, then I've already got my duos for that. I just need 10 tries. But then obviously you need to do this stack another 3 more times to get your extra 10 duos to go up. I mean, you technically have to do it more than that. So that's another 150 million. And then, okay, so now we want our duos to go up to tries. So, okay, we go 44 million per 44 stack. But this 44 stack, we do a plus 14 pry and then 3 duos. So this is going to use up 6 duos, but produce 1 duo, but it's going to produce 1.77 tries. So therefore, we're going to have to, on average, do about 8 of these. So you're talking just under 400 million. Now this is just for one attempt at this as well. It's not for making a 110 stack. So this is why it's kind of, it doesn't exactly work out properly the way that you're doing your maths. So because you need to do this 28 times and on average to succeed to the 110 stack. But technically if you're stopping here, it's less than 28 times. So if you're just doing one attempt, but arguably the way that I see it is it's just going to cost you to get to the point where you can do a tet stack for Reblath, it's going to cost 681. But that's, again, that's just to have it as a nice setup. You could technically make a tet. A tet stack would take longer, but you could technically do a tet stack with one. This would be hell to do and there'd be a lot of juggling. But technically you could do 1 and 3. Oops, I put 81. I was thinking that's a bit high maths. So it'd be 85 million. But for ease, I would say have 8 and 8 so that you can kind of change them out. You could make a tet stack if you juggled these, no problem. Because the way that I see it is it's a case of this is the cost of setup regardless of what stack you're going for. I'll put it back up to 24 so you have 3 rows. So this is the cost of setup regardless of what stack, because you then build other stacks. So technically it's 50.81 million to make 3.88 duos, but it's actually those duos have cost nothing because it's that stack that costs 50 million, and then when you go here you're using that 50 million stack to make this much profit. Or if you go onto this one, it takes into account the fact that you've used that stack's cost to make this profit all the way up to here. So doing like, well, for your TET for example, so it's saying you've used the duo at 50 million, a tri stack at 44 million, and then your TET stack at 462 million to make this. Yeah, so I was just making sure because it doesn't do the price, it ignores the price, so that's fine. So it's taken into account the cost of these stacks that it's used, which means it's also taken into account the fact that these prices don't need adding on. If that makes sense. Oh, I forgot my inventory's a bit of a mess at the moment. But yeah, we're about to do some enhancing. So let's get into organizing that so I can enhance it. If any of that didn't make sense, let me know and I'll try and explain a bit better. Better. I need to speak better. I don't know. So we've got 44 stack in here, but we're doing... Yeah, I thought that might be an issue. My stacks are in a bit of a mess. Do I just quickly grab a 44 stack? No, I'll extract it. It's not ideal, but it's what I get for not paying attention. So use a 37 stack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll go 10 Laytons. Good start. Can't do it from there. Can do it from there, I just didn't. So 1, 2 for 2. Yeah, some good luck here. So, I'm actually doing quite well compared to what I thought. I'm using all my luck up on the prize there. Most likely. Right, so that was 6 out of 10. Just I'll keep this up to date per time rather than trying to remember things. So that's 30. Oh, so 74. 174, obviously. Okay, so this time we've got what? 15? Yeah, 15. I have notoriously bad luck with ogres. See, notoriously bad luck with ogres. And before I go over here, so that if that happens, I can just go straight on to getting the 40 stack, save a bit of time. Would you recommend then to enhancing for profit, and after a while I will get a Aeroblast set up for a chance of a 110 stack, or aim straight for 110 stacks up? Depends how much money you've got to invest. I would say do it slowly. So with my fail stack designer, that's it, mine. Elsa's fail stack designer, but my profit calculator. So let's have a look at. So a tri stack is a 44 stack. That's really easy to get, right? So that's going to cost 90 million to make one of each. And arguably, you should have the resources to make a tri for making a duo the way that I make it. You don't have to make it the same way. But then you make Cactums. I mean, Cactums is not profitable at tri at the moment. That's weird. But let's say you make a duo. Anyway, so you can make duo, and they will sell because people use them for the tier 10 mats. Because unlike me, not everyone's got all 3 T10s. And most people don't have a T10, 3 T10s at the moment. But you're looking at 41 million profit per duo. Now that's a 70%. I was going to say 75, but I think it's 70% chance. Hang on, I can double check. Yeah, 70% chance, then a 50% chance. So you're going to be making plenty of these, and it's the Cagtum, so there's plenty on the market. So they're really easy fail stacks to make profit. Just look at these ones. Like at the moment, you can make ethereal earrings to duo for 54 million profit. You can make Cadres to duo for 33. You can even go up to tri, which is literally one more click on top of the duo, and that's 204 million profit. So do smaller ones until you've got enough money, and going for your tri fail stacks, you make tries ready for doing the 110 stacks. So I'd advise look at ways to make profit rather than going, I want a 110 stack to do tets because that's most profit. Look at where you can make profit before you get there. Because that way you're more likely to enhance for profit because you're making profit out of it already. So, I mean, it's like, for example, pens. I have not done them. Like, I released this profit calculator well before I started doing pens. It's probably like a month or so ago. I don't know. I've lost track. But I've been enhancing for profit for probably a year at this point. Not as intense as I do now, obviously, for streaming. I do it a lot more often. Um, but it's a case of I've only just started looking into doing pens for profit. So it's a case of do it when you feel like you can afford it. If you're just getting into enhancing for profit, by all means, there is ways to make profit without going into those higher stacks. Let's see. I really have bad luck with ogres. Ogre rings just don't like me. I'm tempted to stop making them. Because that's what, 4? Oh no, 5 out of 15. Still. Oh shit. Did I make a mistake? I did make a mistake. This one was. I can't believe I just put that on my price. So 124,164. Put it in the wrong one. 64 out of 58. I meant to edit my duos earlier, but I didn't, so I'll just fix it. And then I made another 5 out of 15, so that's 73. There we go. Right, so. Oh, keep getting a tickle in my throat. I'm gonna come down with something soon. I almost used the wrong stack. We're still using 40 stacks, but I'll put that in. Oh, don't tell me that your ruin rings are also going to be blood for me. So 1 out of 4. You have had 15 of these, looks like. Keep going to use 25 stack. Nice little bit of. There we go, we're back onto average. Above average on these ones, that's good. I was starting to worry that I'm not going to even make tets, to be honest, the way that that was going. Okay. Get through these, see how many I make, and then make the next lot of duos. We're just going to go through everything, basically, is the plan. And see if I can get anything to sell. Should have stayed on that side, but oh well. Okay, not bad. So what? 8 out of 15? That's just above, that's good. So 77. Then that would be 88. Okay, so we'll move these back in just for managing my warehouse properly. Then I'm going to sort these out. Oh, I have the calcium ball things to do as well. Move these all down to the bottom. Move. But that's going to annoy me. No, that's going to set me off having it like that. Nah. Right, so we will do these calcium ball things whilst I remember before we go on to doing the tries. So should I go rare Cronstone bundle or should I go for the 120 stacks? I'm really tempted to just go for 120 stacks. In fact, I can do 1 rare Cron try because I've got that extra 5. And then the rest could go on 120s. Just they're good for starting on going for my 240 stacks because it's just over a 110 stack. Yeah, we'll go with that way. So let's see. Can we get a rare cron bundle? No. Can we get 1 out of 8 Advice of Elks? I haven't won anything this Calpheon Ball event. Oh, okay. We got 1. We've still got 5 more attempts. Can we get a second one? Try and drink my coffee whilst it's still hot as well. Come on. Number 2. No, I think we're only getting 1, but to be fair, 1's good enough. I'll take having 1 thing from the raffle. Yeah, I got 1 thing from the raffle the whole time. I was wondering if it, because it said 317 even though I won, but I had to refresh it. Because that's what 120. Oh yeah, that's 120 without the +3, without the +13. So that's actually a 136. 137 if I can get up to my 20 quay. 20 quay. 20. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. 20k quests, which I'm actually not far off now. I've just hit 17k. I reckon I might be able to do it by like next Monday stream. Like I think I can do it within a week. We'll see. Maybe 2 weeks. Right, so we've got 44 stacks to burn. So, but we don't want to burn the 44 stacks yet. We still have the other prize to do. Thinking we're about to move into duos, but we're not. So 13 of these first, and then we do have 27 Valtaras to use. That's 30 overall. So we'll just do all these ones together. So we're going to end up with 30. Oh, I say end up with 30. We'll have 30 clicks. Like that. At least I have enough 40 stacks this time. Last time I ran out of 40 stacks. And I can use these 40 stacks that I'll have left over for 44 stacks, because I know I don't have enough of those. Well, I'm doing really well here. Doing really well. This is not the usual look that I have. That is actually like Bry look rather than Duo look. Why do I have it 81% with nothing in there? What does it think I'm enhancing? Don't mind not getting that one. I just realised I said 30, it's 40. I cannot math today. It took me until now to realise that I added 27 and 13 to get 40. Right, I don't want to use 45 stacks, so swapping is fine. Yep, still didn't set up that one. It flicks you over anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. Yeah, these Valtaras are not being lucky either. Jesus. We'll risk it. Oh, Jesus. Oh god, what is going on? Bloody hell, that was a big gap. No, we're not using those ones. Nope. These really are not lucky. But to be fair, I had some good luck to start off with, didn't I? So, see if I average out. What is with me making 44 stacks from... Should not be making 44 stacks from Pride to Duo. If I had space to take them out, I would. I'm not just being silly, don't worry. I just don't have the space to take them out, and I don't want to be paying the extra couple of million just to be using it straight away after. I hoped it would. Nope, apparently you're not feeling Veltaris today. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 out of 40. If it was the 30 that I thought it was originally, I'd have been fine. 92. So 72. Getting near to 1,000 duos. Right, so let's manage these to going up to try now. Tidy it all up. So 6, 15, 20, 28, 34. I've only got 34 clicks. That is not good. This is not looking good. Right. Okay. That is the start I need, but I need it to continue with that sort of luck. I am not getting it to continue with that sort of luck. Can I please get this one? Okay. Okay, we're not too bad then. We just need to get... Okay, thank you. Oh, the back time, I'll keep it organised. Okay. Keep going to use things from the wrong place. I do apologise. But I'm still getting into the swing of it. I haven't enhanced for a couple of days. Okay, this is good. Can we get one more? Come on. Yes. Okay, that's a good sign. Now, can I get at least one try ogre? I really don't think the answer is going to be yes, unfortunately. I've only got 4 more stacks here. Then I'll have to make my stacks, but they're pretty quick to make. Right, so can we get one ogre? I just want one. I know the bad luck for me. Ogre rings are really not my. And I should just stop enhancing them. They really do just bring me bad luck. Okay. Don't want to use a 44 stack, that's a bit high, that's a 47. Okay. There's one below. Using one below is always a bad idea, I don't know why I thought I would click it. Okay. Maybe it's just ogre rings that are my bad luck. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these. And then duo. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I would prefer for the duo to fail. Oh god, I'm making the wrong tries. God damn it. %31 chance, thank you. Yes, that's the one that we want. Good. Not so good, but you know, I did just get one, so I can't really complain. This one here. Nope, going here. Why did I take out so many bell towers? Did I mess up? I think I still had some out because I'm an idiot. Keep going in there. To be fair, I keep changing the way that I do my clicks and build my fail stacks, so I will go into the wrong places. Nope, that's where I usually go, but I'm not using black stones. Click here. YouTube's really quiet today, which is weird. I didn't expect that. Usually I got people speaking to me in YouTube. So I just did the wrong thing, but that's fine. I'll just make another stack. Or make a duo, that's fine. No, we're not going there. Because then I can use that duo to make a try. Okay. One last stack. Use that one. There's the try that I mentioned. Stop going over there. There we go. And then last click. Okay. So now I'll put this where it belongs. I do have one really small stack accidentally, which I'm debating whether just to push that up. So what, out of 36? I got way too many out of 36. 34, sorry. So what, 8, 16? 16 out of 34? Okay. Although my try luck has always been ridiculous. Like, I'm well up on try, I'm pretty sure. Got more tries than I expected. I've got more Valtara Eclipse Veltal than I thought. I'm just going to put it all back in just so I can do math in one go, because I'm weird like that. 2, 7, 12, 16. I already knew I was at 16. I don't know what I'm doing. Also breaks them up evenly, to be fair. Now we're going for Tets. This is a bit low. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hate it if it goes, but I just didn't like that being too low. So now I'm using the 109. One below I do not mind. Right, so let's have a look. So we have we have 16. Oh, I was going to count it again. Apparently there's time missing. No. So we have 16, so I just want to see 16 times 0.3. So we should make 4 or 5. So I'm going to be aiming for 5 since it's 4.8. Let's see if we can get... I've got enough stacks. Let's see if we can get 5. And number 1. No. Come on, we can do this. Oh no. Come on. Oh no. No. Oh god, no. This is not looking good. Please at least make one text. Okay, we've got our first one. That was worrying. Right, so one. We did not get a second one straight after. I was hoping for it. Ouch. This is painful. Okay, got two. And we get up to 5. We need 3 more. We've got 7 taps. 6 taps left to get another 3. I don't think we're going to get this other 3. We're going to be below average. Okay. Okay. We've got up to 3. Just need 2 more. 2 more. Okay. We might actually make this. Just need 1 more. Come on, 1 more. Okay, we made it. Whew. Then let's blow up the last one, because there's no way we're going to get 2 back-to-back at this point. I need to do it for the profit anyway, so if it goes, profit. If it doesn't... Oh, okay, we've got 6. Okay. That turned around at the last moment. I really expected to be going into debt there. Not gonna lie. Right, so we've got 6. Now we're going for pen. That's the problem. So that was 6 out of 16. So we're at 62 out of... Oops, sorry. I was trying to see something and I clicked the wrong thing. Thank you for the follow. That reminds me, I need to quickly just make sure, yeah, pre-rolls are back on. Apologies, I'm going to get rid of them with an ad break. And yeah, I thought that would go there. Apologies about that. So we've got a minute ad break. So after that ad break, I will go for pen. Oh, in fact, whilst we wait, I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to grab my 120, add plus 13. We've got 1 text, so just skip the animation and fail that. That's 142 stack now. We're going to be pushing this one up to 250 or 240 even, because our stacks are a bit high, to be honest, but hey. Just waiting for that ad break to finish. That is very white. I could not have brought that up. I'll minimize that for now. So we're going to be trying for pen here. I will not use all of them because I do need to sell some to still have some money. But we're hoping to get 1 pen here. We're probably not going to get it. I'm not going to lie. Right, that's the ad break over, so I will do... Which one should I go for first? I think I'm going to look at selling the Valtaras and just trying to make... Yeah, so these 3 are the ones that I'm going to do. I'll sell my Valtaras. One and 2. Can we make a pen? Yeah, I'm going Tungred first. If that goes to pen, then that's my pen. But if not, I'll do the Eye of the Ruins. Let's not skip. Right, here we go. Will I make easy pen? It's not going to be easy pen though. It never is. Gone. Told you. Not an easy pen. Right. Can we get our easy pen? That linger though. Jesus. Come on. Can I make a pen? I need this to make some profit. No. So that's 0 out of 8. 0 out of 8. Zero out of 8. See, now this has got me wondering, do I just go for broke? Do I try and get a Veltara? Or do I just sell? I'm not doing skip unless someone redeems skip. Not gonna lie. I've spent overall for this enhancing session, I think it was about 20 billion. So selling them's not going to make the full amount back. But at least I'll be able to invest again. I mean, going for pen is a very big gamble. I mean, I've still got like what 79 of these 85 Tungrads. So basically, with these selling, I could go after prize for these again to keep on investing in it. Yes, that's basically what I'm thinking. If I sell Veltaras, I can buy the prize to go through it again. Just I did not expect to get through everything so quickly in this stream because they usually stream for 2 hours and 50 minutes in. So my options are build up the fail stacks again on the stream, or do the. I mean that's the plan basically. Whatever I make tech wise, half of them I'll hit to try and make pen, half of them I'll hit to try sell to keep reinvesting, and hopefully I'll build up that way. I mean, last stream I went a bit extreme. I literally tapped everything to try and go pen, but it feels bad getting to. Oh, these are actually up, so that's something I will take. I'm going to put these all on at the same price at the same time. A bit of extra profit, I'll take it. So either you can come with me questing right now, or we can just build fail stacks. I'll build fail stacks just beforehand to see if anyone wants to watch me do my quests to try and go to 30k quests. I don't think anyone will because quests are kind of boring, not going to lie. I'll just keep trying to make some more 110 stacks since I need them. In fact, I do have enough to go. I'll try and build a 40 stack first. Nope. I'm going to pull this out because I have enough tries to try and go up again. I have enough tries for a try. Finish my coffee. I did not. I almost spilled it on me there. Oh, cold coffee. Am I going to make another 110 stack? I just jinxed it, so I'm not. There's no way I'm going to hit a 110 stack that quickly. I knew it. But that's another tech for going to this one. Okay. 148. That is a prize. I need to put it back up again. But the prize is much cheaper, to be fair, to get back up. Oh. Don't like the fact that I had to two-tap that. In fact, yeah, that's something I need to remember to do. I need to do the duo hit. I can't even remember how I got it. Oh no, yeah, it was. I've realised on that stack I hadn't put in my 13 stack, so I'd done the whole Tet Reblaths. up to pen to get it to a 240 stack, but I completely forgot to put my Advice of Elks into it. So it was just shy of a 240 stack when I used my Advice of Elks. It was just a dum dum, basically. This one was one that I got given, like event wise. Nice if someone just could give you a stack. That would be cool. And make some more duos. See, I'm planning on getting more Black Star because obviously, technically, Black Star is profitable. But I'm waiting until I hit like a pen accessory to basically help me replace my Reblath fail stacking with Black Star because I plan to do more Black Star. I mean, my 260. Actually, yeah, this one was 240, but it's gone from 240 to 260 from pen Reblath clicks. Oh, one pen Reblath click and some other stuff. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, pen accessories. Because when it went to 250, I kind of stopped. Oh, when it gets close to 250, I typically don't use it for pen accessories, but I'm a bit desperate at the moment because I need a pen accessory because I've gone to over average now, which means it's trying to make back that loss. But yeah, so I'm still using Reblath. It's a weird one though, because it's kind of ironic. So Reblath is cheaper to get into, but costs more than doing Black Star, arguably. Because Black Star makes the money back when you make a tech to sell. But I need to work out the math on like the clicks for it, because it's something that I've actually got on the I'm working on the sheet. So it's actually there, it's just hidden. So for people that want to use it, they can. But it's not correct yet. So basically I've been looking at trying to refine it so you can make a duo stack from like a 33 stack, for example, but you're clicking 3 prize. So you're taking into account the repair cost. It's not technically accurate. I was just putting 74 million because that's how much it cost at the time that I was looking at the sheet. So I'm looking at you need to do like 4 duo clicks to make a try. But it's a case of I'm trying to get it so I work out the cost per upgrade doing those stacks. So rather than the stacks being what's important here, it's getting the try and basically keep going up. So to make 1 tet, I'm just shy of making a tet here. That's the thing, like for 110 stack, it doesn't work out properly. I need to look at trying to get it to work a bit better with that because you're more likely to make the 110 stack than you are to make the tet. But obviously, like maybe, but these numbers aren't like set in stone. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. So my 260 fail stack is trying to get my. I'll just hide this sheet again. So yeah, the 260 stack I'm using for trying to get my pen Black Star main hand. Because I still don't have a main hand. If it gets up to 290, I'm going to stop using it. I'm going to use it for Fallen God Armor. So I've got the pen Black Star Awakening. I just don't have it for my main hand. So it's on my Archer that I have it though. This character is just for enhancing and fishing. And farming. Right, I'm just going to have to mute my mic because I need to cough. Well, that brought tears to my eyes. That was painful. It's just the weather. That's what my excuse is anyway. It's the weather. Right, so we'll go to this one. I need to repair them, I know. I did not expect that to go on first click. I mean, it's a good thing because it means I can do a different stack build rather than just doing 4 pry. That's the thing, like I'm still working on my whole Black Star sheet for moving over to Black Star, but because it's like 1 billion per Black Star you buy on average, I'm pretty sure I haven't found one that's cheaper. Black Star. So buying a price, it's 1.8 billion actually. It's almost 2 billion per one that you buy. Yeah, you're looking at 2 billion per buy. So it's just a case of it's very. My guess got hang on, right? Just because it's easier to show you on Garmoth. I did have my Garmoth build on my Twitch, but I've not updated it for a while. So it's not the correct one, I don't think. Gear planner. Okay, so I'm 613. Is this up to date? Oh no, this isn't up to date. Hang on. I'll just do everything that I can. This one is now C9. That one is C0 because I took all my Caphras out of them. That one is now Pen. Yeah, that's correct. Right, so this is my gear score at 632 with 278, 290, and 348. I need to get this up to 400. I know my accessories are bad. It's something that I'm looking at working. And my crystal piece preset's lazy because I can't be bothered to keep paying to replace them when they break. Well, I say I can't, I can. I'm just lazy. It's much easier to replace these when they break rather than like something expensive. So that's my current setup. Let's close that and get back into here. Well, I mean, I hardly ever grind. I mainly only grind for treasure. Like, honestly, I just focus on the treasure items. Right. Nope, that one's already at plus 15. That's not. I will click on the right thing. Apologies about that. Oh, come on. That's what I get for clicking the wrong ones. Repair. Nope, need to shop. That should be enough. Cleanse my gear. Keep. I'm gonna click that one day and it's gonna annoy me. Yeah, I'm tempted to sell it. Not that it's worth much. Then repair, max duration. Yeah, I should have probably done those first, but I'll can do a couple of these. It will save my scrolling. Need to do those repairs as well before I forget. Say, are you Mr. Awesome XP? Are you more life skilling or gear progression? I say gear progression. Grinding, like gear score is important for that. And then what's your gear score? I'm curious. I also need to repair my Black Star because it's probably near breaking at this point. Got most of it. Look at these people selling their pens. God damn it. I'm tempted to stop doing ogre rings because it really is just bad luck for me. Which means I'd have to sell them on bases, or I could put them up to prize and then sell the prize, I guess. Because people will buy it. It'd be nice to have got a pen tongue red ring. Makes me tempted to try and tap, honestly. Bad idea, but you know. Shop. Buy all these. Sorry about that. I don't need to buy all of them. I usually need to buy all of them multiple times. Right, let's have a quick look. Need to pull back up YouTube because I forgot that wasn't at the front. I really haven't had any chatters on YouTube today. That's weird. Didn't need to be in shop. I need to be in max. What am I doing? Wish repairing was faster. I wish you could just like select repair this version of gear, and then continuous literally just did all of them in the row. You see why some people wouldn't like to, oh, some maybe like a ticky box like with the artisan memory, like repair all, yes. Or if it just repaired all of the same tier, maybe so like all your duos, then it wouldn't repair any like plus 15s or anything like that. Be a nice feature. This would be nice for me with all the fail stacking that I do. I think it's very situational to fail stackers. Like most people won't be doing this much repairing. Yes, let's buy more. Oh. That's the thing. I want to move over to Black Star as well. Like, it is honestly the better enhancing strategy. I like, I can figure it out myself, and I'm trying to figure it out myself. But it's a case of, for me at the moment, I haven't figured out the stack, like the best way to do the stacks. It needs repair there. I've done. Didn't need to buy this much, but I will be using it, so it's fine. That's the thing as well. I'm very much more into my life skills than my grinding. So gear score isn't a reflection. I mean, if the biggest reflection, in my opinion, of like this game is how many hours you put in. Gear score, life skilling, silver, everything else doesn't matter. How many hours you put in, that's all that matters. But then I suppose it's not all that matters because probably more than half of this is AFK activities. That makes sense. Plus gear and black star. I mean, that's the thing as well. I don't know if boss gear is profitable. I know Black Star's profitable because if you make a tet, then you can sell it, and that is profit. But boss gear, I mean, it would be the same as the Black Star, I guess. Obviously, the percentages are different. But I closed it. Hang on, I'll just reopen my spreadsheet. Let's see. Nobody's on the spreadsheet at this moment in time. Reopen this. So, what was I checking? Yeah. The boss gear's got the same percentage chances as Reblath, actually, doesn't it? But yeah, I know with Reblath. Yeah, that's Black Star. With Reblath. With Black Star, like, to make a Tet Black Star is going to cost 6.5 million. A billion, sorry. And then it's 1.5 billion to make a try. But then that's the thing, actually looking at it, it's not. Arguably not. So let's say it's 100 million to make a duo because it's so easy to make a duo. But it's going to cost you 6.5 billion in repair costs and downgrades to make one tet on average using this. But I think I should really put duos in here, prize in here maybe, and then tries for like the pen stack, but that needs changing so it starts from like a 110. And maybe that will bring the cost down. So I was thinking if it costs 6.5 billion but also uses up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tries. You also then need to make 11 tries, which is 1.5 billion per try, and then that's not profitable. So I don't think it's actually a zero cost, thinking about it. I don't know. If you had them all there, I guess. That's the thing, I'm looking at, like, with setup as well. I guess it would come back eventually once you've got your spread. Something I need to look into fully anyway. But no one puts a guide out on, like, or a proper guide on how to enhance black stars for profit. Something once I get my head around, I think I'll do a proper video on it. And once I get like a pen accessory that I can sell, then I'll have the money to try and do it as well. Because I like to show practical rather than theoretical. Yeah. Use them. So plus 14. Try. Duo. Then what I'm wondering is if I do this, back down to pry. Oh well. Yeah, this is why I need to have it a bit more efficient, because I don't know how to work it at the moment. That's it. I feel like boss gear, because of the extra expense in repairing, isn't profitable, because when you look at potential market costs for, let's say, Griffin, I know people do it for the what if it goes, but we're talking a tech's only worth two, but I suppose you go for pen. If you accidentally make a pen, it's worth 13 billion. Like, yes, that's a big gap, but let's say you've tapped it and you have to repair it that many times that it's no longer profitable. Like, that's why when you watch the big streamers, they don't just use, like, well, let's take Salt for example. He still uses Reblaths and then does like his Black Star and his boss gear on the last tap, so it's the ones which are more likely. It's more complicated, but it's more likely to succeed, so it brings down the costs on those items. I'm pretty sure that's basically the way to do it. Like, as much as it gets messy, having a combined, you still use your Reblath on your cheap clicks, but the like last clicks for a stack is where you use your more expensive item, because it's more likely to succeed, which means it brings their costs down. Get that plus 14 in the beginning as well. That was my mistake. I'm just going to make tries, but it's not bad to make tries. There we go, there's a plus 40. Well, these are going to become plus 41s in like a week's time. Arguably, I guess I could make 39 stacks, one less click, and then it would be ready. But then, better to have 40 stacks now than having 40 stacks in the future. Especially with my luck when I use a lower stack, which I'm starting to think is just ogering luck. Okay, why did that not click? That was weird. No, we did plus 14 first. Then 2 duos, and then we'll go back to do a 4 prize to build up our prize again. To build up our prize, to build up our duos. 1. We do a 4. Oops. There we go. 40 stack. That's something that I'm going to have to figure out as well. My 40 stack, like 4 prize, is not going to work. I was looking at dropping it down to starting from a 20 stack actually to make my 40 stacks. I feel like that's probably going to be a better option. Then I've got a +4 chance to start off with. Starting off at 24. Well, I start off at 28 at the moment. That's still not going to work though, is it? I'll have to figure it out. Right, +14. And do it. Yeah, we're on the +14 variant. +14. Oh, god damn it. 2 duos. Need to make those 110 stacks back anyway. This one I can just cut the 14 out, so I'll just do Pride Duo. Obviously that's only when I have too many duos. Got +14. One off. But I need plenty of tries, so it doesn't bother me. Yeah. No. 14. I'm totally just focused on this, sorry. I keep checking chat though, so if you do have any questions, by all means, just message and I will answer. NP did not help me today though. I might try using Never Happens next time. Wrong one, but I don't care. Getting those 40 stacks and tries at the same time. So grab the one that I missed, move it across. Need 10 of them, so we'll just keep going. Nope, that's a pry. Helping there with the 40 stacks. I am looking forward to being able to put 44 stacks into a 40 stack block as well. It's going to be really helpful. Not this one first, we're still doing the right 2 duos. One more try and I'll try and build another 110 stack. My posture's terrible. There we go, so I'll move this up here just so that the repairs of things. Yeah, right. I need to grab this one. And just keep going. What is with me today with missing... Oh, one's in the row. Easy. Easy 110 stacks. There you go. Oh god, just pulled my armchair thing forward, also stretching. Keep going. Plus 14. Right, 2 duos. Easy 40 stack. And then say 4 prize, but that works. Then we'll do this. Try and keep it balanced so I only have 2 rows of pry. Yeah, need to make that again. It broke. Oh. Easy 40 stack. Another easy 40 stack. And then that one over there. There we go. Right, we'll do the plus 14. Maybe not. Plus 14. Try and then 2 duos. Duo. Another 40. Building these 40 stacks easy enough. Right, 31. Yeah, messed that one up. That would have been an expensive plus 15. I am getting these 40 stacks like. We'll do some 4 prize. Not bad that actually. The fact that I can actually make these quite reliably with 4 cry clicks is pretty nice. And once I say it, I'd start making duos. I'm gonna make one more. I can make one more duo. Okay. So now we change back over to the other method. Break this as well. No, that went up to try. Oh, come on. Making these plus 15s way too often for like a 7.86% chance. I was going to say 7.8, but then a 7.6 before I succeeded. Or failed, I guess, technically. One last click. Move that over for readability. Yeah, we'll do another plus 14. Do this one, then this one. There we go. Another 40 stack. Easy 40 stacks. 40 stacks are so easy to make and profitable, which is good. Well, this isn't the most efficient way to make a 40 stack, don't get me wrong. This is actually technically inefficient, takes longer, but it builds me more. Plus, basically, this is more about creating duos and tries than it is about the actual stack itself. And I'm doing plus 14. At this point, this one is basically the 40 stack is a byproduct of building my fail stack into what I want it to be. Wow, these plus 15s just keep coming. Right, plus 14. Right. Yeah, my duos are coming through too much. There we go. Try, that's fine. We like try. Plus 14. Right, 2 duos. Okay, so we'll just extract that. Do the plus 14, that was risky, but oh well. We'll make another nice 40 stack, there we go. I mean, what? Hang on. Let's have a quick look at the costs. I just want to double check. So, doing. Oh, why is that not at 25? 25. I'm not plus 3 there. I don't know what happened there. That wasn't in the. Oh, right, hang on. Being a nugget. Got him on my black star. Should really hide that again. Right, here we go. That's better. So, if we do pry plus 14, duo, it's 29 million for this stack. So this one's actually really cheap compared to doing pry, because the pry is 50 million. It's 29. So it's 30 million for one of the stacks that I'm doing, 50 million for the other, but it's making pries and making duos and tries just for making 40 stacks. That's why I'm doing this. And then obviously my 40 stacks, I can just use a duo to make up to a 44 stack. It's pretty simple. So I'm just going to continue making 40 stacks for now. When I get low on duos, I just do 4 taps on the prize from a 25 stack. Now, the reason I do this as well, I feel like this is kind of the sweet spot, because obviously I could go down to like a 20 stack rather than a 25 stack. But then I'm going to have to do more clicks, which takes even longer. And you're more likely to fail, which means you're going to be doing more, and then it's going to cost more. And you're just better off getting these, like, at 25 stack. In my opinion, it just seems to be the right place to do it. For, like, between going halfway in between doing it for a cheap stack, but also making your higher grade stacks or items for your higher grade stacks. But that's just my opinion. If you feel like that's not right, then that's fine. You can do it your way. I'm not going to stop you from doing it your way. Back there. No, 40 stacks back up. 39. Yeah, they still need quite a few of them. So I'll just keep doing them. Don't worry. Enhance. Right, I'm doing it this way this time. Do it on the last click. Right. I am going to, in fact, see if anything's sold after this. We'll do these 2 clicks. This is what enhancing is as well, unfortunately. It very much is like fail stacking a lot. Lots and lots of fail stacking. Oh. Right, I feel like I'm going to have to change this, aren't I? Yeah, people have started putting them on lower. There was 2 at the top. I put 3 on, and then so the 2 that were listed, they've started fighting each other. That's just silly. This is what I hate about the central market. People just undercut. You come over here so I can check you in. Need to make sure they're always checked in for being able to take them from other characters. Because this is something that is like amazing about having this. Like at first, I was like, it's a treasure. You're not allowed to use your. Sorry, yeah. So it's a treasure. You can't just take it using your mates. I was wrong. I was very wrong. Still tempted to try and make that pen, but I know it's not going to happen. I'm better off waiting. I'm going to behave. So this one's all the way over in Calpheon, so nowhere near. Rogdalo. Bam. Now I can go take out. So I can get my horses on every single character anywhere on the map and just be like, I'm flying to my next destination. And getting stuck on a lamppost apparently. Falling for a lamppost. Oops. I'm just going to run this character over to its next objective because I need a break from staring at the Black Spirit. He's not been friendly to me today. Won't take long to get over there though with me flying. Honestly, this straight line flying gets you so much like quicker over the map, especially considering how fast the dash is in midair. Like the dash, Wings of Swiftness basically feels like the full-on. Forgotten what it's called now. The F, the one after sprint, but it's in midair, so it goes even quicker. But then obviously it also lifts you up so you can fly, and turns you so you can go into the right direction. Instant Excel is what I was looking for word-wise. So this looks like I'm going to fall into the river, but I'm not, because when I get to here, I just press Q, holding shift of course, and then I'm straight out of there. It's actually really good for getting across the map and making sure you don't fall into water. Nothing like spending 30 minutes doing rifts to get 21 crowns. And 30 minutes? That is painful. Who spends 30 minutes doing the rifts when there's only 6 rifts now? Helps if I don't crash into trees. See, I'm already over at Heidel, and I'm not exactly pathing properly. I'm not going in as straight a line as I usually would. Mainly because I'm just checking things on other screens and that whilst I'm flying. So, trying to think what I can do whilst I wait for them to sell. Usually I've had a lot more to do than this, but just for some reason, like, well, it's with pushing for 2-hour streams. I've got less to do, so I do apologise. Also, the bad luck that I've had lately. But feel free to drop any questions that you have. As I said, I'll answer them, especially if it's any questions about my spreadsheet. I will answer them as soon as I can. And to the best of my ability. And then if you're still unsure, just ask more questions and I'll try and clarify. Nope. Yes. We like the temple gem. I need to check how many quests I'm at because I feel like I missed some. Yesterday. I think I've just done like 3 or 4 quests. Like, can you tell me how many quests I'm at, please? 17082. Okay. Make sure to check in. Back to the farmer. 17082. Not that spreadsheet, the other spreadsheet. Yeah, no, I missed some yesterday. 82. So that says I'm at 9 quests today, which is not bad. I should be able to hit the +4 amount of quests when I get to. Oh god. I did something there, but I didn't mean to. Yeah, so I'll get to the +4 amount of quests by Christmas, allegedly. Right, I just need to quickly nip away for a short break. I'll just mute my microphones whilst I go away. You can see when I get back. I almost pressed end stream rather than unmute. That would have been bad. Right. Enhance. I'm back, obviously. Right, let's have a look. What can we do? We need some more blackstones. Just take the rest of the blackstones armor. And keep going. So that will do the try method. Because we might just make a duo on our try method. We might just make multiple duos on the try method. I'm doing this so that I can get some tries. But it kind of works anyway, because I've made the duos that I'm going to use. And I forgot to move this back over. Skip the animation. Really move this back across, I moved it too much. Oops. Right. And 2 duos. Do. we cannot. Two, three, four. There we go. Another 40 stack. Right. Yeah, we'll do. Whenever I go to do a 4 stack like that, it seems to say whenever. Most of the time, it seems to be like first or second click. But then, to be fair, I do make a lot of duos with the one pry tap on this. No, the 40 stack. I did this the wrong way, like, I've got to say. I kind of left all the will it go. Like, I did it all at the beginning rather than leaving it to the end like I should have done. Yeah, that was an expensive plus 15. Oh well. Like, I should have gone, okay, I'll do, once I knew how many pen taps I had, I would be like, I can do them at the end of the stream. Hindsight. But oh well. Just like, I was just thinking, like, I don't like keeping people in suspense. Like, if I've got it, I'll do it. But then, because I didn't hit that pen, it means these guys are just stuck watching me fail stack. But to be fair, you're not just stuck watching me fail stack. Like, I'm also here to answer questions and also like try and inform you a bit on like the way I advise to do fail stacks. Like, you can see how I do it to how it could potentially help evolve the way you do it as well. I'm not saying obviously adapt how I do it. Like, it surprised me how many people don't know about the whole plus 14 trick, just to fill in that one extra space to make it more likely to make your stack. Because, like, rather than doing, for example, if I was doing, trying to think, well, yeah, for example, the whole one that I did where it's plus 14. I think so. It was like pry duo or something. It was like 41 stack. Oh no, it's like making a 42 stack. So, but if you put a plus 14 in the first slot, it brings it down to a 40 stack, but also like reduces the chance of success because it's obviously a 7% chance rather than a 30% chance. Like, honestly, that just one little tap. Yes, it's an extra tap, which means it takes longer to do your stack, but like one tap that could save you like a good 10 million. Don't know what I'm doing now. I'm gonna have to try and fix that. Well, we have enough to try for another 120 stack. Let's see if we can do that now. Are we going to make another 120, or are we going to 120, 110 stack, sorry. Or are we going to make text? No, this is going to be a tet. I knew that was going to be a tet. There's no way I was going to make two 110 stacks in a row. Like, I know obviously they weren't back to back, because I made a load of 40s in between, but you know what I mean. Like, there's no way that that was going to pay off as well as that will look like it was going to. It would be nice if you could have it so, like, it wasn't the last click, like, twice on the stream. My 110 stacks have failed on the last click, but I can't help that. The game does what the game wants. And now we've got plenty of duos. I know that's pointless going over there. Oh well. But we've got to try again, so that's not so bad. 2, 3. It's 14. Yeah, I didn't change. This is going to be an expensive one. Oh well, it actually worked out. I need to stop doing that. You can't hit a duo twice, it downgrades. But yeah, don't copy my every move, but try and learn from me. Learn from my mistakes as well as my successes. Another try. Don't need to go into extract. One try. But yeah, one thing to keep in mind, obviously, so this is like obviously how, yeah, obviously. Now, so like this is how I do it, but this is how I do it with a plus 3 start chance. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore with these. Right, I'll just make it. Fuck it. I made it. I can't extract it. Right. I don't even know where I went wrong with that one. I swear I did one pride and one duo, and then I was at 37. That was probably an expensive stack. But yeah, so like, as I was saying, like, if once I go up to a +4 stack, it's going to be different again. Hey, go. I'm starting to think my brain isn't working today. Apologies. This one is broken. One thing that I don't like about +14s, they don't actually break. Why have I gone on there again? Jesus Christ. I don't think there is something wrong. Oh well. But yeah, so once I get up to a +4, it changes how I do it. So it depends on your current enhancement chance, like row, to how you're going to use your fail stacks. And that's why my fail stack designer isn't a this is what you want to do at this stack full stop. It's, say, my Elster's fail stack designer. Like, it's a case of, it's a case, sorry, every time I see these prize, I think I'm on the Black Star variant instead. But yeah, so it's a case of this is what I do with a +3, but if I go, this is going to break the whole sheet, and it kind of proves my point. So let's say you don't have them, you're just getting into a fail stack. Everything suddenly doesn't work because your fail stacks aren't high enough. This one needs a full new pry to go on here, and then that's going to kick the cost up even more. So that's 73 million. But I wouldn't do it like this. So if you don't have yourself a nice stack like me, I didn't need to delete that. Like +3 to start off with, I would actually advise going, yeah, 2 prize in a duo. That's actually a good way of doing it. So that's 41 million. So that's actually cheaper than what I'm doing, but then you're making less duos than me because you're using 1, but you're only making 2. So you're still making more than you produce, and you might make some tries out of this, but it's a case of you are using more prize than you produce, so you wouldn't be able to do this like constantly. You would run out of prize, so you'd have to go, okay, well, maybe I'll do 2 duos, and then obviously you're going to use more duos, but then you're going to make more prize, so you'll get your prize back to go back to the method of going, okay, well, I'll do more prize, that makes more duos, and you basically flick back and forth between the two if you're just going for 40 stacks. Now this is going to be fiddly to go back to where I had it. There we go. Just for like, people making copies. I shouldn't really do it on the live version to show people, but hey. I like to show people a live version just so then, like, if they for some reason go, okay, I'll use the link that's on there, it should work. I don't know if the URL would work, although you don't see the full URL, do you? But if I have the one that's actually live up when I demonstrate, it's just much easier in my opinion. I don't need to worry about anything that's on the screen. And a duo, then +14. Duo. Duo. That's the thing as well, technically. One thing that I could do with making these 40 stacks as well, rather than doing plus 14 pry, duo. If I've got enough duos, I can just go make a try from the get-go. Not what I was trying to show off. I can just go, oh my god. Can I please show what I'm trying to say? I mean, it's pretty obvious what I'm trying to do. You can just do 3 duos, which is going to bring the cost down even more. And you've got your 40 stack. Let's say I do that right now on my spreadsheet. So the spreadsheet is going to say, wrong one. It's going to be really white for you guys. And I forgot to turn off the adverts again. Apologies. I will do that. I'll just run an ad break. Oh no, pre-rolls are still off. That's fine. So anyway, must have done one by itself. So let's say I'm going to change this to do 4 duos. Well, 3 duos even. So that's 25 million, 2.5 chance, and I'm going to make 1.5 tries. But I'm going to be using up 5 duos every time I make a 40 stack. Now, what you can do, obviously, is if I go to pry duo plus 14, that's 29 million. That's the one that I'm doing to make my tries. But then obviously, both of those methods I need to are making more prize than I'm making duos, so therefore I need a way to use up my prize, which is why I use this method. Gets all my prize up to duos. Yes, it costs more, but it gets rid of my prize, basically. Just thought I'd explain that. In case it needed explaining. No, I think I should go back to that method because I am actually running out of duos. But I want to try and make as many 40 stacks as I can, so you know. We'll go back to the pry method. 2, 3, 4. Easy stack. One off making an easy stack. There we go, easy stack. That's the thing, like, it does go through a lot more repair cost as well, but it gets it done. I'm pretty sure I put my Reblath back down to my Black Star back down to a pry. So what I'm going to do is do the plus 14, then I'm going to click this as pry, and then do 2 duos. I was just curious if it would work, but it didn't. That's a much more expensive stack. It's not worth it doing it that way. Yeah, I'm doing it this way. Like, these pries do not cost much, but that one was a 74 million click for the repair cost of that fail on that Black Star. Technically I could do it on this last one, that's probably better. When I do it this method, that's probably the way that I want to do it. I go 1, 2. That's what I might actually do, looking at it. So do like, god damn it. Just for like basically keeping costs down to making the duos, because they are a very high chance of success. It's almost a 50% chance, but then it didn't go. Just extract that. How many am I going to get to do until it goes? I'm curious. Put that there. I'm actually making these duos really quickly. I'm quite happy with that. Smoothie. Hello. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks for the stream as well, I guess. Bye. What was what? Me stretching my neck? I don't know. It's something else. do this. I'm going to actually work that off on the Black Star. Wow, that was not expected. I did not expect to do both of them. These are super expensive ones, but I want to try and get this Black Star back up to 10. Is my idea. The idea in my head was I can do that, but it's not working. I just want to get it back up to duo at this point, to be honest. These are going duo, no problem. Right, can I get this one to duo this time? There we go. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to look at doing. I'm going to work out my stack costs that way. I know I'm going to do my Black Star sheets now. Figured it out. Going here. I think I'm actually going to rework my sheets like this. It's not going to be ideal, but I mind that's still... Actually, no, that's going to work. I don't know why I did that one. I broke a really awkward place. Oh well. See, the problem is, as well, with this method, right, is why I've got to reorganize everything. Because I was looking at doing the... basically duos for a tri-stack, but a tri-stack's only 44 stacks, so it's not really good. Kind of an awkward thing, to be fair, the whole Black Star working out when to click them. Because, like, what, a 40 stack is 17% chance? That's not a nice chance. We are stopping at 40 stack. I know I've only got the one that I'm clicking on at the moment, but it's just for, like, making a... or using as a figuring stuff out for me. No, it made a duo, goddammit. Battery's low. I forgot to plug it in. I'll just plug in my headset. Cool. Right, so I've got 4 minutes left, so I'm going to start wrapping up and I'll check my percentages for the day. So let me know if there's anything else you want to ask. And then I'll try and make one more tet, potentially. See if I can get up to one more tet. Chance. What? I've got 4, 5. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and make some tries quickly. I'm gonna be doing it like this because this is what I was saying about reworking. I'm gonna look at reworking this so that I can make my tries more quickly. Just by doing my 40 stacks like this. Basically doing 2 different variants of my 40 stacks. Make my tries much quicker like this. I think that's something I'm going to look into doing. Don't mind if the costs are a bit squiff. And that's the thing, it's kind of finding what works well for you as well. I'm up to 8 now, so I just need 2 more. 1 more. And the 40 stack. There we go. Let's go for the last 110 try of the stream, and then I'll do my math percentages, see where we're at, and then I will end the stream because there's no questions come through. There we go, we make a tet, wrong type of tet. We made a tet rather than a stack. So back up to 60 40 stacks though, so that's not so bad. Just thinking, did I unmute myself when I got back? But I did, so that's all good. I need to repair all these again. Quickly do some of the repairs. Did any of my tech, or did my pet that I put up sell, or have they undercut again? It annoys me. Why can't we all just have them sat at the top? Like, what's wrong with that? Why do people need to undercut on the market? They're losing money. They're encouraging people to like undercut them so they're less likely to be the one that sells, rather than just having it as a one of us will sell it when someone buys, and we all get the same amount of money out of it. Let's have a look. Have they undercut again? No. Okay, we're still 2 at the lower price. This is a case of I'm going to sell this. I'm not getting into alchemy again, honestly. Although, could be worth trying to enhance that up. We'll see. Still tempted to try on the... No, I'm going to wait for them to sell. I need them to sell to buy more to try again. That's the way we're going to do it. Because if I try it now and it doesn't go, well, there's not going to be much to do next stream. How many duo try tech should we have on standby if we want to aim for a 110 failure stack? So that is quite a intriguing question. So it's not exactly as if you want any on standby, right? So it also depends, right? Rather than showing in game, I'm gonna pull up my spreadsheet again. So for me, it's a case of with my base chance of +3, so starting with a 33 stack, for going to a 110 stack, I would need 1 pry, 3 duo, 10 try, and 2 tet. Now, that's in a perfect world. Now, it's going to take me 28.6 attempts on average in an actual world, which means I need this many times 28.6. But I won't have them all sat there at the same time. So, as like I was doing earlier in the stream, it was a case of, I say earlier, like the last hour of my stream, it's a case of, I mean, I only have what, 2, 4, 6, so I have 48 prized texts on here. Now, what I do is I upgrade them to the point where I can do this. So once I've got enough to try this once, that's when I'll do this. But I usually stop at 98 because then I put my advice of Valks in, so it skips these 2 tech clicks, so I don't need to worry about any texts. So it's a case of use this spreadsheet, which is linked below in the description, and then like file make a copy, but then with whatever your fail stack is, try and build it up so that you can get to a 110 stack for as cheap as you can, but as realistic as well. Because obviously I could just put all these to tet and it would go ridiculously cheap, but you're not going to get that many tets. So what you're going to want to do is try and do prize until you get to about a 40 stack, or even just, well, put 1 pry in there, probably, to be fair. 35 is probably where I would actually say, to be fair, to stop doing prize, but it varies depending on your situation. Duos up to 48, tries up to about 97, and then tets is what I'd advise. Now, you can do that completely different if you want. I say 97, it'll always be 98. I mean, if you do, like, you do as up to 47. So let's say, hang on, this would technically be 1 below. I was going to just change it, but I won't faff on with that because that's going to take too long. I need to be wrapping up now. You just joined at like the end of my stream, so I do apologise about that. But it's a case of you also need to look at trying to balance this as best as you can. So as you can see here, I currently have a deficit of 19 tries. So every time I try and make a tech stack, I'm going to lose 19 tries that I've got to replace. Now, currently they come back from me making try stacks, to the 44 stack, but I only make 1.7. But then I also lose out duos here, so I need to make more duos. But I'm about to edit my sheet just to try and get something to work better. So I was going to go duo, 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 duo from a 25 stack. This is how I'm going to do my sheet from now on. So it is a case of just playing around with things on here to try and make it work better. So now my tri-stack is going to be down by 9.89 duos, but I'm going to be reducing 2.6 tries per one. So therefore now I only need to do this one, not even 10 times. 10 times would be too much. About 8 times, probably even 7, to be able to get up to that enough to make a tet stack. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to make quite a few duo stacks. It's like 2.5 duo stacks per tri stack that I make doing it this way. And then, of course, I'm going to be losing 3 duos, so that's just 1 more. So basically, 5 of these, 9 of these, and then we'll be able to make a tet stack on average. And that's basically how it works. So I will quickly pull up my calculator, which is not open, so I'll pull up the calculator this way. We'll go over 124 divided by 164, so 0.75, that's a good one. And then 392 divided by 728, 0.53, we're still above there. 156 divided by 405, 0.38. We're almost back to being at the right point there. So almost back to being recovered, that's fine. And then 62 divided by 169. We've gone up by another percent, so we're at 35%, we're now at 36%, so that's good. And then, of course, we've got our pens. Of course, it's going to be 0. I knew that was going to be 0, but I was just pointing out. Even if we got it on the next one, which we're not going to, 1 out of 9. Oh god, I can't even divide properly now. 1 divided by 9. Feels bad. Will be 1.4% below what we should be. Right, so that's everything. Thank you for popping in, and enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and I will see you on Thursday. Might get a video in between, not sure at this moment in time. Ciao for now.